Hello. So I am making a Syracuse sports wreath, and I figured while I was making it, I should just record a video. So I've already started it. I did 10-inch mesh, and I cut it 30 inches long. We're doing the ruffles. So again, it's 10 inches, and I cut them 30 inches long. And I'm just alternating back and forth with the ruffles. With the blue and orange, blue and orange. So there are, and I'm using the 2 inner bars. I'm just putting the pipe cleaner here, and then adding the ruffle. So we're just gonna add the pipe cleaner right to the 2 middle and twist it nice and tight. I'm gonna slide it over. And now we're going to use blue. And we're doing the ruffles. It's a lot easier to do the ruffles when you have something heavy holding the end. Just makes it easier to... And then we're just going to walk the ruffles in with your fingers. And my frame is a 18-inch wreath form. So then we're just going to add this ruffle right in that zip tie. And tie it off. Now, you only need to twist it once because we're going to go back in and add ribbon. And then once we get the ribbon in there, we'll twist it a few times, just to make sure it never comes undone. You want to stand these 2 up. Stand it up and then slide this over against it. Just push them up so they look like that. And there's, I think there's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. So there's 6 sections from bar to bar. So you're going to put 4 ruffles in each section. And I got 1, 2, I got 3 in this section. So we're going to add 1 more orange. And then once we do this, we can go add the ribbon. And I think I'm going to use 14-inch ribbons. So I will cut them 14 inches long. The 30-inch ruffles take a minute to walk in because they're very long. So sometimes your fingers can get tired from walking in a 30-inch ruffle. Some people find it easier to walk in wearing like garden gloves or maybe rubber gloves. So you might want to try that if your fingers are getting achy. That ties, okay. We're just going to twist it once. I'm going to fix the ruffle. Stand that one up. Now we're just going to go to the next section and add 4 more. So we're going to do 2 blue, 2 orange. Because we left off on an orange, the next one will be blue. I got 3 sections, and I only got 1, 2. Am I short of blue? 1, 2. I think I'm short of blue. 24? No. Okay. I got it. Didn't see it. So you're just going to walk this in. have to go back further. Lock it in with your fingers. Kind of want to try to keep it so you're walking everything in the middle. So it's not like long on one end. And then you're just going to put that in, stand this up, put that right in the zip tie, tie it off. We're going to do this all the way around. Now we're going to add orange. So I'm from Syracuse, and I got an order for a Syracuse wreath. So I thought I would just make it and record it. So you don't have to use these colors. You can use whatever colors, you know, where you're from, or whatever your sports teams are. That's what your ruffle should look like. So we're just going to put that in, tie it off. I can get to it. Got a snag there. Slide it over. Put your next tie on. Remember, you're just doing the 2 middle bars. And what do we do? Blue. Just gonna lock this in. This blue is a lot easier to walk in than the orange. Sometimes you'll get stiffer mesh, and it takes a minute to walk it in. This blue is pretty thin, so it goes a lot quicker. The thicker it is, the harder it is to walk in. Twist that off, and I just bring my ends around. Stand that up. We're going to slide it over. And I got 3 in, so we're going to do one more. And we're going to add the orange, because we left off on blue. So these can be very time consuming to make. But they're well worth it. Love the ruffles. Ruffles are my favorite. See, this one's a little stiffer, so it's a little harder to walk in than the blue. I don't know, I find it harder. You might not. And you're just gonna pinch it. That end's a little longer, so I'm just going to slide this over. Oh, I'm losing my ruffle. Shove that right in there. And tie it off. it up. And that's what it looks like so far. We got 2 more sections to go, and then we'll do our ribbon. So I'm going to slide this right against that orange. And we're going to grab another blue. I have an extra one. Is that 30? I'm going to add like a sign, a SU sign, some basketballs, and some footballs, some Syracuse footballs. So, oh, I forgot to do my tie. Okay, this is what my lovely bow dabber does. It holds your ruffle. Oh, I did do a tie. I hit it. Okay, let me slide that over. That's not very tight. I like them nice and tight. They're hard to slide over that way. So now we're just gonna tie this one off. Fix the ruffle. Push it over, put your next tie in. Okay, so now we're gonna do orange, orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue. Move that out of the way. Let's walk this in. I'm trying to get quicker at this because when I first started doing ruffles, it would take me hours to make a wreath. Sometimes it still does. I made a Mexican taco wreath, which has 48 ruffles in it. And that wreath took me about 4 hours. Because I am not the quickest at the ruffles. But the more you make, the quicker you get. So I guess it's just practice. Twist that off. I'm gonna put that on top. And I just wrap this bottom one underneath. And then I do the same on this side. Stand it up. And then we're gonna slide it right over. Push this one in more. We're gonna slide this over. It's kind of tight. Let's grab a blue one. Excuse me. Okay. So it's just easier to walk the ruffle in if you have something like some kind of weight on the end, like your cell phone, your TV remote, anything will do. That in, add it to our zip tie. Just like that. Ruffles are so pretty. Just makes a very full wreath. I like my wreaths full. I don't like when you can see the frame. So when you first started, it kind of looks like you can see through the frame, but once they all are in there, it's much fuller. And then you can't. And then you add your ribbon, so don't freak out about that. It won't be when we're finished. Now, I got this mesh, the orange mesh, I got at AC Moore, and I usually get it in the blue too, but they were out of it, so I got the blue at Joann's, but you can get the metallic mesh at Craft Outlet, AC Moore. The metallic mesh is a little thicker, so I usually like to use that because it's not as see-through. But unfortunately, they were out of the blue. So we are on our last section. So I found this one at AC Moore, or I'm sorry, Joann's. It's a little thinner. I prefer the orange metallic. So we're doing blue. This is our last section. So we're just going to walk this in the ruffles. Then add that to our top. So this is going to get a little tight in here. It's a little harder to put them in. Pull that up a little. Twist it off. And we're going to fix this ruffle. Slide this one over. There. Give it a little shape. This one over. There we go. Now we're going to do orange. So when I do my ribbons, I'm going to only put them in every other one because this is kind of tight, and if you got too much in it, you won't, it'll be all squished. So I'll do every other one with the ribbon. Okay. Now, you should have enough to get 12 30-inch ruffles in one roll of mesh. 30-yard roll. So this is only 2 rolls, and I cut them 30 inches long to make this. They kind of stick to each other when you're this close. Just squeeze that in there. Slide that underneath, that one end, slide some ruffles over, stand it up, stand this blue one up, slide that over. See how tight it gets? It's a little tricky. Okay, we got 2 more to do, and then we can move on to ribbon, yay! So I'm doing blue. gonna try to move these ones over so I can get this in there. Where's my tie? Oh, I feel like that came undone. Okay, let's squeeze that down in there. Tie it off. Try not to grab the one that's next to it. Okay. Just trying to give it a little better shape. Okay, so we gotta slide these two apart. Get that last ruffle in. Last ruffle. Okay. Now this was the end, so it's a little kinked up, but that's okay. It'll work. So, just pull that apart a little. Just walk this in. Add that right in there. Very last one. Let's just fix this ruffle real quick. There's a stray. A fray. I call it a stray. It's a fray. Let's just fix that, stand that up. That's what it looks like. So, these are the ribbons I'm going to use. Blue and orange. Blue and orange. Those are Syracuse colors. And so there's, I think there's 24 ruffles in this, and I'm only putting them in every other one. So we're going to need 12, right? 1, 2, 3, no, 6 of each one at 14 inches long. And I cut my ribbon because it's just a lot easier. So you can measure it and cut it out, you know, on a board, 14 inches long, or a measuring tape. I have this little cardboard piece that's got tape around it. So it's 7 inches this way, 7 inches this way. This way, when I take it like that and go around the back, that's one 14-inch ribbon. There's two, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6. And then we're just gonna cut it right at the top. Then you slide your scissors under and cut right across the top. And see, now you have all your ribbons at 14 inches long. And now we're gonna ducktail these because I like them ducktailed. So you're just gonna take them and make sure they're even at the top. And then you're gonna fold them in half so they look like that. You're gonna take your scissors at an angle and just cut. And see, now it's got the fancier end. You're gonna do that on both sides. So make sure they're even, fold it, and then cut at an angle. See how easy that is? Looks much prettier. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the rest of them. dovetail all these ends. Should have my garbage over here. There. Okay, so now we're going to cut the rest of the ribbon, and they're all 14 inches long. So let's get to the orange. I'm going to do 6 of these. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? I think that was 6. I'm not sure. Cut it right across the top. I miscounted. 1, 2, 3. No, it's only 5, so I gotta do one more. But let's ducktail these ones. So we're just gonna cut it at an angle. Then we're gonna turn it around and do the same thing on the other end. I just like to make sure they're all even. Fold it, and then cut it. And there you go. So I need one more, because I did not count right. My math is not the best. And you can also just fold the other end up, fold them over, that way you don't have to cut each end separately. You can do it all at the same time. Alright. So now we're going to move on to the other ones. Get these all cut up. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I only want 6. I'm going to go right at the top, cut it, make sure they're even, fold it. That one's a little bent, okay. Fold it, cut it at an angle, and again, we're just going to do that all the way until we're finished with our ribbons. Fold it. My scissors are getting pretty dull. Okay, I'm gonna put this one away. And I think we just gotta do the blue. Oh, I don't have, I just noticed I have 2. Yeah, actually, because I have 2 colors in the 2.5 inch, and then I'm going to do 2 in the 1.5 inch. So I'm not going to use this because that'll be 3, 2.5 inch, and I don't want 3. So let's get this out and hope we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect, we do. Cut that. I love ribbon. Oh, that one was folded. So we're just gonna ducktail all these. Do that right in the garbage. All right. Cut it at an angle. After it's folded, then you got to ducktail. All right. So now it's time to add the ribbon. Yay, yay, yay. I'm gonna do the blue. Oh, I should have did. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do the blue with this. And then I'm gonna do the orange with this. So these are my colors right here. Can you see them? Those are the colors I'm doing together. And then we're going to alternate each one. So you want it to grab it right in the middle, pinch it, and then you're going to open up a tie and put it in. And I think I'm going to put these in the blue. So I'm going to untwist the blue one, open it. We're going to add this right in there. Straighten that out so it got all twisted. And now we can twist this a few times because we really want to make this very secure. So just twist and twist and twist. Now you can leave your pipe cleaners long. I like to cut mine down a little. And then I roll them under. So I take it and I just fold it and then fold it again. So it looks like that. It's just all folded. And then we're just gonna separate so they're going outwards. See? So it looks like that. Okay, and I'm gonna just tie these orange ones off better. Because I only gave them, I should have did that while we were doing it. Cut it down. And I'm gonna fold it, just fold that zip tie under. Then we're gonna go to the blue one, and now we're gonna add these two colors to the blue. So you're gonna open up your tie, and you're gonna put the ribbon in. And we're gonna do this all the way around. We're just gonna alternate the ribbons and just the blue ruffles. And then you're gonna tie that off really good. I'm gonna cut my pipe cleaner down a little. And then I'm just gonna roll it under. So it makes kind of like a little ball. And we're gonna separate the ribbon just like this. Tie this orange one off better. Trying to remember which way I twisted it. Cut that down. Again, you don't have to cut your pipe cleaners. You can leave them long. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my ribbons all together so I don't get confused on which one went with what. So we did this one with blue, and then we did the orange with this one, and we did this one blue. It's a lot easier if you got them all ready to go. You know, then you can just grab them and you don't have to keep looking to see what colors you did, like I'm doing right now. So we're doing orange and blue. This one with the blue, orange. Let's turn that around. Orange. This one. We did this with blue, orange. This one. We did this one. Blue, orange, and blue. See, now you can just, now they're all ready, you can just grab the next one. That way you don't have to keep looking. It's just much easier to have them already set. So again, you just want to pinch it in the middle and then open your tie-in and put it in. twist it off really good, because you don't want that pipe cleaner to come undone. Now, you don't have to point these outwards. If you want, you can do like an X, so it looks like that. I'm doing mine outwards for now. I might make it look like an X once I get my sign on. But for now, I'm just going to point them this way. Now we're going to grab the next one. Twist, pinch it in the middle. Open it up. Line that's not opening. Go the wrong way. I went the opposite way when I twisted that one. Ah, it's stuck on my ring. Twist it off. Cut that down. I'm just pulling mine outwards. You could also do your ribbons longer. You can do 16-inch ribbon. I mean, I think the 12, you know, with 30-inch ruffles, you wouldn't really see it that well. So I wouldn't recommend 12. But 14 to 16-inch look nice in the 30-inch ruffles. So we're just going to twist this off. And I'm going to tie this one better too, because I only did a couple. Tie that. Roll that down, pull these forward, just pull these towards you. I'll probably end up putting these in an X pattern. Actually, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to just do that. I kind of like the X. Yeah, whatever you prefer, but I'm going to do the X. I feel like you can see the ribbon better. I'll fix the rest after I get the sign on. Alright, so let's go to our next ribbon. And if you want, you could put these in every ruffle. It's just the ruffles are tight, so it would just look like a bunch of ribbon, which I usually like, but they're more squished when you do every ruffle. And this one is turning under. Fix that. Okay, tie that tight. So you can either point them out or do the X, where you're just pulling that one that way and then doing the same thing but the opposite for the colors on each way. So it's almost like an X. We're going to tie this orange one off better. Cut it. I'm just going to fold that pipe cleaner down. We're going to go to the blue one. Grab our next ribbon. I don't know if I counted my ribbon right. I told you I was bad at math. I got a snag in my nail and it keeps grabbing the mesh. Tie that off good. So it's pretty much just repeating the same process. Oh yeah, I'm going to do the X. So I'm going to separate this a little more. Stand that up. Tie this orange one off better. Just really want to give it a good 3 to 4 twist. I'm going to fold that down. Go over here and open up the blue. Get our ribbon. That nail is bugging me. Keeps grabbing that mesh. I don't want to snag it. Twist that. Let's fold these upwards so you see them. Okay, let's twist off this orange one better. I should have did these, twisted them really good. I didn't think about that, but to save yourself time when you're putting the ruffles in, if you're only gonna put the ribbon in every other one, twist off the one you're not putting the ribbon in better so you don't have to do it like I am right now. Okay, we're gonna pinch it in the middle. And then we're just gonna add that right in there. Twist tie the pipe cleaner. And then tie it up really tight. I think I gotta cut more. Oh, maybe not. I might have calculated that right. Thank God. Okay. Oh, this nail. Just fix that. Okay, let's tie this one off. Give it a good 3 or 4 twist. Cut that down, fold it under. I think we only got 3 more to do. Then we can go add our sign. And all the little cute things that are going in it. So you're gonna need your glue gun to add things in. Or you could just use a different kind of glue. I use a hot glue gun. You could use the Rapid Fuse. It holds together really nice. We're going to twist that one off better. Cut it. Fold it. And now we're going to the blue. Open it, pinch that right in the middle, shove it in your zip tie. I keep saying zip tie, it's a pipe cleaner. I don't know why I keep saying zip tie. Sorry about that. You could use zip ties, but you'd have to do everything at once. Like when you do your ruffles, you would put the ribbon right in at the same time. That way you don't have to go back, because you can't really open up a zip tie. Okay. Just going to give it that X look. I want that to stand up. Where's that tie? Huh. Okay. Let's tie this off better. A couple more to twist. Fold it. This is our last one, guys. This is our last ribbon. Yay. Open that up. Pinch it. put it in. Alright, there's an orange one over here I didn't secure better. So I'm just going to twist this off a couple times. Cut that. I think we did all the rest of them. Yeah, okay. There. Now I'm going to stand these ones back up. So let's do that. And that. Let's do this. There's an orange one I missed right here. Let's twist that up more. Cut it. Fold it down. Let's pull these up. Alright. So this is what it looks like so far. And I'm going to go grab the sign so we can put the sign on. Remember, where is my sign? So I got, let's see, what do I got? Where's my little basketballs? So I got some little basketballs. We got these basketballs. I think I'm gonna do my footballs. Where are my footballs? Look, I even have a little basketball whistle. I might add in there a couple more basketballs. I don't see my Syracuse footballs. Gotta find those. And right now I gotta find the sign. Ugh, I don't know where I put it. Sorry, hold on. What did I do in this one? So here's our sign. Then we got some little basketballs. And I like to do 3. I can't, oh, here we go. So I'm gonna do the little basketballs, and I just gotta grab the footballs. Where did I put the footballs? There's just too much stuff everywhere. And these are the footballs I'm gonna use. So let me plug in my glue gun. I should have did that when we were doing the ribbon. But that's okay. It'll heat up while we put the sign on. So this has a little mount on it. But I'm going to use these cable adhesive backs. You can get these on Amazon. They got little sticky backs on them. And then you can stick a pipe cleaner. There's a little opening, so you can stick a pipe cleaner right through. And I like to add a little bit more glue besides the sticky back, just to secure it better. So I'm going to add a little rapid fuse glue, and I dab it right on the corner. We're going to peel off the back, and then I'm just going to put a little bit right there, and then we're going to stick this right to it. Push down. I'm going to do the same thing on every corner. So I'm going to peel off the sticky. put some glue on every corner just to make sure that these cable mounts don't come undone, because that would not be good. Okay, so we'll get another one. Just gonna stick that right there. Put that right on the corner. Press down. Now this stuff is supposed to cure really quick. I think it was like 30 seconds. Push it down. So let's get our zip ties on there. So I like to put the zip tie through, make sure it's even, and then I'm gonna give it a good twist just to make sure it's nice and secure. So I make sure the ties are even, and then I'm just gonna twist. We're gonna do that on all four. Twist, stand it up. And while I'm just letting that glue dry a little better, I'm going to open up these balls. Now these are a little bit heavy. I don't know. So we have these little balls too. Now, sometimes what I like to do is, I think these ones are foamier. I might use those because these are heavy. Oh, I wish I had a picture of my last one. What I like to do is, I have all these leftover stems from flowers. They're just like the little wire stem on a flower. And when I cut my flowers down, I save these because they're pretty bendable. They bend pretty easy. And for things like this, you know, that's the soft foam, I will stab a hole in it. I will stick glue right on the end of this, and then I will stick it right in there. And then that way, when I put it on, I can have the balls sticking up a little bit. So they're not, you know, like that. They're actually up in the air because of this. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that, so we'll figure that out as we go. So let's put the sign on now. And I usually will glue a ball also right on the sign because it looks so cute. So let me figure out where I'm going to have my hanger, because I want to make sure that it's not hanging crooked when I put it on. So I'm going to put the sign right here. So you're just going to grab your pipe cleaner. You're going to tie it right to the frame. So you're going to reach under. You're going to grab that frame. You're going to put a pipe cleaner through one side. Just like that. See that? I'm attaching it right to this first bar. You want to make sure it's kind of centered. You don't want to twist it too tight. I mean, you want it tight, but you don't want to push the mesh down. I like the sign sitting right on top of it. Now the footballs, I'll just glue right to it. twist that off a few times. And then I'm going to add this one right again on that first bar. I feel like this needs to be, pushed down more. I want that set on the mesh. Okay. Just gonna put that right on the first bar. I'm just gonna twist it off like 5 times. And then with the, you're still gonna have a long piece of pipe cleaner. I will wrap that right around the bars. And I'll show you what I mean as soon as I get it attached. So again, I'm gonna take this one. Do I want that down in the sign? Hold on, guys. Let me see something. I think I might just attach this. Yeah, I'm gonna attach it right inside instead of on top because I don't think the sign's long enough. And it's gonna fall, so let me fix that. Hold on. My bad. See, you gotta do it as you go. Oh, it's hot up here. And I'm twisting it the wrong way. Alright. So, I want this to set right on that first bar. Let's pull this up. There. There we go. So it's right. It's like on the inside. So, we'll fix that in a second. So now you're going to do it really tight. I'll have to see when I get it on if I like it. Okay. I gotta untie this one. Oh, it's hot in here. Twisting it the wrong way. Hold on. Can't tell. It's not. Oh my god, which way are you twisting? This is crazy. I must have twisted this thing to death. Holy cannoli. I did like 20 twists. Okay, so pull this one tighter. So last thing we want is our sign to fall. Now I got it where I want it, so I'm gonna twist, twist, twist. Alright, let's do the other side. I'm gonna take a pipe cleaner, just one. I'm gonna put it right on that first bar, right through it. And then we're gonna grab the other one from underneath. I wanna make sure that's, I should have centered that better. It's all right. Let's see. Yeah. And I'll hide that tie. You see that? Alright. So you can kind of see the tie on that side, but I'll hide that with a basketball or something. This one's actually on the frame and that one's above it. So it looks like it's going. Alright. Okay, so let's add some footballs. Let's cut this. Now these are just the soft foam footballs. So I like to do things in threes. So we could open up the ties and we could put one there. Just like that. Put one there. I kind of like to do it like at a triangle. So I think I'm going to put the other one over here. Just like that. I'm going to pull all these ruffles forward because I feel like they're falling back. So just pull them all forward. There we go. Pull them out forward so you can see the ruffles. There. Okay, so now I'm going to put this one here. Let's fix that tie. Or ribbon, not tie. Actually, I'm going to put this one right in here. No, I don't like that there. Let's put that one here. Okay, so we're going to put this one here. Then we have one here. And I want the Syracuse to show. I might just angle that upwards. We'll angle this one like that. Actually, I want Syracuse in the front. And then I'm going to put the white one right here. And I'm going to put this one here. See, so it's like a triangle when you're doing threes. These balls are very heavy. I'm going to see if I have these ones that are easier to stick. I'm going to glue a ball right on here. That's going to be so cute. Let's do that now. So I'm going to glue a ball right to the board. Let that sit and dry. Make sure my glue's not sticking out anywhere. Let me see if I have those softer balls. Yes, I do. So, I think I'm going to use 3 of those. Oops. So, I'm going to use 3 of these. I mean, these balls look better though, huh? They're so heavy. Yeah, I don't know if I like these ones. No, I don't. They're cheap looking. I guess we're gonna use these ones. So I'm gonna stick a hole in one of these. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stand them up. I'm gonna just glue these right down. And I gotta fix that sign because that side's up higher on the frame. This one is not. I'll have to figure that out. I'll figure that out after. So let's glue these in. So I'm just going to take my glue. I'm going to glue it right to the back. You want to put a generous amount of glue on there because you do not want these to fall off, especially if you're selling them. Because, you know, they can cost a pretty penny. If someone's paying a lot of money for a wreath and the stuff falls off it, it's not good for you. So I just go crazy with the glue. Got a lot of glue on there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just going to stick that right like that. Let that just dry for a few minutes. And then I'm going to get this one. Put all that glue in there. Now be careful not to burn yourself. This glue is very hot. Trust me, I know. Stick that right there. Where did our other football go? Did it fall? It fell. So this one, I want the Syracuse forward. That one I'm going to put right there. So again, lots of glue. Syracuse forward. Stick that right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so for the balls, where's that one? These are really heavy. I kind of like when the balls are up a little higher. So I'm going to do one here. See, they're just heavy. They're just going to fall. That's why I like to use those. Now you don't. You can just glue that right in there. I like my balls to stand up a little higher. And so I'm going to get 3 of these leftover stems from flowers. I'm going to stab a hole. Let's see what next. Ooh, I have an awl. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to stab a hole right in here. And then I'm going to shove this in with hot glue on the end. So I want the ball. I don't want you to see that print. So that's probably where I'm going to put the hole. So see, I'm going to put a hole in it. Ooh, it's very thick. Put a hole in there. Let's see if we can get this in. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to put hot glue all over the end of this. I want this ball never to fall out. Oh God, where's my hole? You gotta pray you can find your hole again. Don't see it. Okay. I'm gonna shove that right in there. You're gonna have a little glue pile. See the little glue? That's okay, because that's gonna be upside down. Let that dry. So I'm gonna set that over there. Now again, you don't have to do this. You can just glue them right to your wreath. Like I said, I like them to stand up a little higher. Shipping wise, it's probably not smart. Because, you know, the taller something is, the bigger the box and the more money it is to ship. So I won't have it up too high. But I'd like them to be noticeable with the wreath. This is really heavy. I mean, you're gonna think about shipping. This one is for a customer and I have to ship it. So I might just glue that right down. I don't know. Let's see how that one comes out. Let's look. Oh, you know what I didn't do? What we can add in. Oh, I forgot all about it. Shoot. I forgot all about that. I was going to do some tubing. So I have the orange and blue color. So I might add that in, which I completely forgot about. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So I'm just going to do like little loops, just like that. I want that to be a little longer. So I'm going to cut that right here. And we could probably add these in. I'm gonna have to open up a zip tie and add it in. I really wanted this in here and I completely forgot. I'm not gonna open my zip tie all the way. I'm just gonna untwist it a couple times and put that right on top. Then we're gonna twist it off really good. It just adds a little bit more to your wreath. See? See that? With the tubing. Oh, a ball just fell. The basketball just fell. Alright. Let's see if that one's dry. Actually, let me do the tubing. So, I'm not going to do it in every one, because I don't think I have enough to do that. So, I'll probably just do 3 of them. So let's add one right here. Maybe 3 or 4. Just gives it a little bit more pop of color. There we go. And can't believe I forgot that. So glad I remembered. So we got one there, we got one there. Let's do one here. I'm not untwisting these all the way. You don't need to do that. Just untwist it and then add that in there and then twist it back up. There. Just adds a little bit more to your wreath. Perfect. So glad I remembered that. All right, let's check our ball out. That glue's pretty dry. So we have a basketball, basketball, basketball. I'm gonna do a basketball, I think right here. So I'm gonna stick that down. Let me turn this around. I'm gonna stick this, trying to open it up to find the frame. These balls might be too heavy. I think I used lighter balls before. Actually, I want this kind of in the middle. So I might just poke right through the mesh. Yeah, these balls are too heavy. It's not gonna stand. All right, you know what? We're just gonna have to glue it. It's too heavy. I can already tell they're not gonna stand. I'm gonna cut that off. I'm just gonna open this up and I'm gonna glue that down. We could probably do that with these little balls. Yeah, let's try that with the little balls because that was way too heavy. Stick something in there. That might be too thick. See if I got thinner wire. Let's see. So I have this one. So I have this little, it's from greenery. You guys, when I cut all my stems and stuff off flowers, I save these. So I'm gonna hit, again, I can't see where my hole is. I am going to glue the end of this. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the smaller ones. Those balls are too heavy. If you have the soft foam ones, those work a lot better. They're a lot lighter. We really want to get this down in there good. There. Look at the little basketball. How cute are they? Okay. Yeah, I might have to use these because these are really heavy. These are like real basketballs. I don't know. I don't even know where I got these. Huh. So I might just put these down in here. We can put one there. So we got one there. We got a football there. I'll put one over here. Do I have a... Put one here. And then maybe one right here. Yeah. And then I'm going to just do like 3 of these. So let's look. So we have a football. Let me separate these ties. So we have a football, a basketball. We got our tubing there. We have tubing here, so we're going to put a ball here. And then I'm going to put another ball. Tubing, tubing, tubing. So we got a basketball, and what did I do with the other ball? Did I put 3 in? Oh, there's 3. Okay, I don't want that there. I want it here. So we're gonna put a basketball here. And then, yeah. I gotta fix that sign though, it's tipping down on one side. I might have to stick something under that to make it stand up. Like maybe one of these. It's just not long enough to reach all the way across to the frame. I'll fix that after. But this is what it's gonna look like, guys. I'll glue these all down after. I just wanted to show you how to make a sports wreath. What do you think? Do you like it? It's pretty cool. So you got your basketballs, your ribbon, your footballs, your sign. Again, you could add whatever you want. I got the tubing in there. I'm gonna move that a little closer so you can see it. And I'll glue the rest in after. Let's see, what do we gotta glue? We'll glue this down now so I can hold it up for you. So let me get some more glue. Just gonna stick a whole bunch of glue on here. And we're gonna stick that right in the middle. And let's see, where else do we have a ball? Got a ball over here. I gotta fix that sign though, I gotta figure that out. So let's stick a ball. Right there. Whoops, I almost burnt myself. You can see the wire sticking out right here. Just cut that off. Make sure these are nice and separated. See, these help hold your ribbons to stay the right shape too. Okay. So we're going to stick a ball right there. So again, you just put lots of glue. Lots and lots of glue. Stick that right there. And, just Still gotta figure out that sign. I am gonna add, where's that little ball go? I'm gonna add these little balls in there. I'm gonna add a little ball, maybe where we had the, where we put the tubing. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put a little ball right there. So it's just sticking up a little, right like that. See how cute that is? So I'm just gonna wrap that right around the frame. That wire I have. It's not wire, it's a stem. It's a flower stem actually, guys. So I'm gonna wrap that right around the back of the frame. And I'm just gonna keep twisting it around. And you just wanna keep twisting that around that one wire in the back, the one frame, the one bar. See? I got it right around the bar. And then these are to the sign. You want to take that and then keep twisting these around too. But I got to fix this. Oops. But yeah, you want to wrap that wire as many times as you can around the bar. And you want to make sure that it's not pointing out because you don't want to scratch the door. And I'll wrap these wires, these pipe cleaners, I'll just keep wrapping them around the bars. But I have to fix that sign because I don't like how it's hanging. And then you just want to stand your little ball up. See? See how the little ball looks when it's on the stem? It's up in the air a little. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to add just 3 of those. So let me find some more thinner. Here's a thin one. And here's a thin one. They're strong enough just to hold that little ball. So you're going to take your owl. You're going to pop a hole in there. Try not to go to the front. Then I'm going to take my little flower stem. I'm going to put glue just right on the ends of it, just to help hold that ball. I mean, this is pretty tight, just to really secure it better. And then we're going to try to stick it right through that hole. I don't even know if that's the hole. Don't burn yourself. I bent it. Crap, I bent it. Straighten that back out. I don't know if that's in there deep enough. I can't tell. Alright, let's do the next one. Make sure there's no print on here. I'm going to open it a little. Whoa, I went right through the front. I stabbed my finger. Whoops. Put a little glue on the end. Then you want to stick that right in the hole. I think I'm going in the hole. Why is that green? Ooh, I really gotta push, guys. Whoops, I bent it. I don't know if that's even going in. These little balls are tight. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on. We're gonna do right where each of the tubing was. I'm just poking it right through the mesh. I don't want it really high up, I just want it a little bit. Then I'm just gonna wrap that around the bar. Remember, ouch. I'm just gonna grab this because I just really don't want that back pointing towards the door. All right, got one more. I'm gonna fold that a little forward. There. So cute there. Look at they kind of bounce. So if the wind blows, you can also take some glue, put it right around there to secure that stem better. Should have did that on the other one. I'm gonna let that dry. Stand that up right here. Ah, maybe not. Here, let's stand that up. Is it gonna fall? But that's it, guys. I think we're done. I just gotta add that one, and I will fix my sign so it's hanging a little better. But let me just put my camera up a little so you can see it better. And there's our wreath. That's the sports wreath. It's got footballs and basketballs and tubing, ruffles, ribbons. Isn't it adorable? And that's my sports wreath. So remember, you can do whatever your team is. This is a Syracuse one. But that's how I make a sports wreath. All right, guys, have a good day.